Maidstone Prison. I'm not quite sure what year it was. I'm not quite sure. It was 84. I'm not quite sure actually. I get mixed up with dates and stuff. But Maidstone Prison, me, a guy called Ricky Curley, and also a guy called Jack Merton. Jack Merton's given me a few comments on my YouTube. Thanks, Jack. Me and Jack go back a long, long way. Jack comes from East Acton. I come from Acton, South Acton, Acton. Jack's an East Acton man. He's like, there's always aggravation with them sort of people. But Jack's a nice geezer, mate. I'm not quite sure if he doesn't mind me saying. If he does, then I'm in trouble. But, he got done for armed robbery, Jack. And whilst he was in prison, he learned how to paint. Not paint walls, but paint on canvas. And he's become a fantastic artist, yeah. And his paintings now are worth a lot of money. They have big exhibitions about him, about big exhibitions. If you Google Jack Merton, you'll see for yourself, yeah. We go back a long way. And when I was at Maidstone Prison, as I said, lots on the date that I was there, Jack would have the date because Jack done the half marathon for charity, like myself, yeah. There was me, Ricky Curley, Jack. There's a few of us, a lot of us that done it, yeah. A lot of them didn't finish, but I was one of the guys that did finish, which was good for me, you know what I mean? I was the biggest guy. I was about 19.5 stone, something like that. I'd done it, yeah. Jack Merton, I would want to know if he's got a medal. I had a medal. We all had medals or certificates or whatever it was. I can't really remember, but it had the dates, the times, the year, everything on it, yeah? So if Jack's watching me, I would like him, if possible, to Google it to me so that I can maybe send it to the papers, send it to my mate, and we can send it to the papers, have talks to the papers, get the paperwork back for us so we can look it out, check it out. It'd be lovely, you know what I mean? I could then put it on YouTube and, to do what me and Ricky Curley done. Jack, fantastic runner, very fit. He used to train a lot, Jack. At first, Jack was quite a lump, big guy, and he started running and really got fit and really fast, yeah. So Jack, I'm not quite sure, was second or third doing the marathon. There was a guy, I'm not quite sure when he was on, but this guy could run. There was this guy, mate, he lapped us, you know what I mean? He was a fantastic runner. But Jack was the same. He was a good runner, mate, And as I say, Jack would have a medal. I had a medal or a certificate, but obviously I can't find out at all, yeah. But if he's got it, or if his memory's a bit better than mine, he can sort of let me know times and all dates and this, that and the other, yeah. So Jack, please send me that. And people Google Jack Merton and painter on canvas, and you can see this guy is just fantastic, unbelievable what he does, yeah. And he's been commenting me, and I thank him so much. Thanks, Jack, mate. We do go back a long way. As I say, I'm Acton, he's East Acton. We didn't really get on together. We was always having loggerheads and Alan Burns and all them sort of people, and and there's other people, that we used to have rows with, but it was good, like John Hanlon and all that little lot. But they were proper people over there, East Acton. You got my mate. You got my mate also that we used to row with, Ernie Wise and his brothers, and it was always murders, you know what I mean? But yeah, me and Jack are now friends. Nice guy, man. A really nice guy, and I thank you very much for getting in touch with me, Jack. And please, prison is a funny old place, yeah. Me, I didn't learn a lot, in prison really. What I did learn is that weights, I got onto the weights. I become very powerful. I was in all the powerlifting teams, I broke a lot of records. Boxing, I was always training to be a fighter as a kid, and then mucked it all up getting put in prison. But there's loads and loads of people, but I'll do one later on because there's someone I want to talk about later who's been away and got it same as become an artist, but not on canvas, on drawings, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Jack, respect you, mate. Thanks very much, mate, for all the nice comments. And bang, bang, bang on. Please check Jack out, yeah? Google Jack Merton, yeah? Nice one.